Love, and my name is B. Previously on All Things Love, we talked about what it is that women want. What do they want from a relationship? And we talked about how they would love their men to acknowledge them, that give them a title. You don't just introduce a woman to your friends and say, hey, this is B, and that's it. She's got to know that she's got a standing with you, she's got a special place with you. A woman also wants to be protected, okay? She wants to know that you've got her back. She wants to know that if anything is going wrong, you're going to be there for her all the time. Also, a woman wants to be funded. It doesn't matter if she's earning double, quadruple, 10 times whatever it is you're earning. It is the thought that counts, that you're going to be able to provide for her, fend for her. That way, even if she's earning way more than you're earning, she's going to be willing to give away what it is that she has to you, to share with you what she has. So it's still All Things Love, and today we're talking the reverse. What is it that men want from their partners? So a few years back, not a few years, more than a few years back, actually more than 20 years back, while I was in the university, there was this conversation, very heated debate back and forth about what it is that men want. Incidentally, not even amongst students, it was amongst staff as at that time. I just happened to be a participant in the conversation. So there was an argument back and forth and back and forth, and this is it, and it was broken down. The gentleman, broke it down to three things. And over time, I have observed, having learned that 20 years ago, over time, I have observed that it is true of most men. Now, each of these three things also have children. You, like in an exam, when you take an exam and you have question 1A, 1AI. It can be broken down, but fundamentally, what a man wants, there are just three things that a man wants. And it was tagged the three F's. Okay, the three F's of what a man wants. The first one is a man wants a good friend. Okay, somebody who is his friend, and I'll come back to explain that. A man wants good food. One is the man wants a good F. So that's parental advisory. I should have told Tosin that when I get to the third F, he should put a man wants a good beep, if you know what I mean. But I guess you know what it means. It just means good sex. Okay, so the three F's of what a man wants. So I'm going to go back quickly and start with a good friend. Now, the first thing about having a good friend is a good listener. Okay, be a good listener. And this is for both men and women. Some men don't even know what they're looking for in a woman. They just say, want. If they've stopped telling you what they want, it's because your reaction to what they want isn't very friendly. Even if you're going to say no. I like to say that you can tell somebody to go to hell in a way that he's going to be looking forward to the trip. So how you say no to an idea, perhaps something like, I'm not really comfortable with that. Why don't we try this instead? Not, no, me, I know fit to, no, they do. Three things, okay? Remember, that's what we're talking about. Three things that a man wants in a woman. All other things are subsidiaries of these major companies. So the first thing is he needs a good friend, a listener, not a talker, jack, before he's in through the door. He has his own problems as well. That's not to say that you don't share things, but his life is not revolving around you. Make your lives revolve around each other and other people. Okay? Give him space. Be his friend. Give him space. Space. Don't be a monitoring spirit. Then, of course, I said good food. So help him to live healthy, yes, but at least give him a chance for cheat days, because you know what? If he's not eating it with you, he's eating it somewhere else. Forget that in that just my husband. And the third thing is the third F. The third beep, which I can't say, but I can say good sex in place of it. So those are the three F's. Now remember, all three of these things, if he isn't getting it from you, he's getting it some religious orientation or your spirituality or whatever. If he ain't getting it from you, he's getting it somewhere else. So you better make sure that he's getting it from you. And if you don't have him yet, you better make yourself the woman who's going to be able to provide all three for her man. So I got a couple of questions coming in from last week. His mother more than his wife. Who comes first? I'll say that again. I think I muttered my words. It says, should a man love his mother more than his wife? Who comes first? Now, who comes up with these kinds of questions? I am a mother, so I would like to think that my son will have consideration for me. But I needed to put that out first before giving my answer and saying that a man will leave his father and his mother and cling to his wife. Having said that, there is a place for a wife and there is a place for overlap in any way. Each one's role is different. What has happened mostly is that the mother has passed on the baton to the child and she has found that is to the wife, who is now actually her daughter. Okay, so what it has become is in a position of advisory. There is absolutely no overlapping. If there's an overlapping, I think it's a man's responsibility to draw lines, to define the lines clearly. To define the lines clearly. Now, in the definition of the word in marriage, it means that the husband is actually an extension of the wife, and the wife is an extension of the mother. The moment the umbilical cord was cut, that was cut. Okay, so like I said, I am a mother myself, so I know I'm a mother to a son, a grown son. So it's not because I don't know what it is like to be a mother. I do know what it is like to be a mother, but what is right is where is right. However, having